My friends, welcome to another edition of Let's Get Cereal. I'm your host, Kathy Campanelli, joined by Rok-C.
Hi.
Welcome to the show where we eat cereal and just talk about stuff.
Awesome.
Does that sound good? I know you said you're a big cereal fan. I'm wondering if you've ever tried before Baby Shark cereal.
I've never.
Okay, so let's give it a whirl.
Wow.
It's very Fruit Loopy. It's got some marshmallows in there.
That's my favorite cereal. The one with the marshmallows in it. My mom has bought this one where it's like Fruity Pebbles and it has marshmallows in it.
Okay, I think I've tried that before. It's a great mixture. This one I'm curious to see how it's gonna be.
But you've never tried this one either?
No, I think I've only had like little like nibbles of it, kind of dry, but like we gotta get the full experience,
Okay.
you know?
Okay. Yes.
My friends, let's get cereal. It's very sweet.
But I have a really bad sweet tooth.
Okay.
So I like this.
Okay, so you like this. Okay,
Yeah.
Big sweet tooth fam.
Yes.
Your favorite cereal is anything with marshmallows in it, or you like particular marshmallowy cereals?
Well, my favorite cereal is either Captain Crunch or Fruity Pebbles. But just when they add in marshmallows, I'm like...
That was like an extra special treat. Okay. Do you have a particular kind of like go-to like guilty pleasure snack?
Yes.
Which is?
They're Boston cream donuts.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing ever.
Boston cream donuts, fair, okay.
And ice cream.
What flavor ice cream?
Whenever I can't decide, I always go to cookies and cream.
Classic. But I feel like now a lot of ice creams have so many kind of outlandish flavors that it's really like you can find like lavender and bee pollen like freaking ice cream. Sometimes it's nice to know, okay, worst case scenario, I got cookies and cream. Like that's a definite.
There's this ice cream that I just tried. We have an H-E-B in Texas. I don't know if you guys have that here.
What is that? Is that like a
H-E-B? It's like a grocery store.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have like H-E-B brand ice cream, and it's like vanilla ice cream, and it has Oreos and cookie dough. Yeah.
Oh,
it's the
that
best
sounds
thing
really
ever.
good. Just celebrated a milestone birthday.
Yes.
So now, 18. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy belated.
Thank
It was yesterday, right?
Yes.
How did you celebrate? Aside from flying out to LA to have a match here at Bar Wrestling, how did you celebrate your birthday?
I had like a little get together with my friends at my house.
Nice.
And then my actual, like the day of my birthday, I had just a dinner with my family.
We were talking a little bit earlier just about kind of your wrestling journey. I don't know if everyone knows about this, but you started wrestling when you were 13.
Yes.
And if you want to kind of walk through what that process was like from like how old were you when you started watching and who kind of influenced you to get started?
I started watching when I was around like 8 or 9. And so my favorite wrestler of all time is The Rock. Okay. But before I watched wrestling, I was a fan of him because of his movies.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I didn't really know that he wrestled. So my dad was like flipping through the channels one day, and The Rock came out and he was on Raw, and I was like, hold on, wait, like,
right.
That's The Rock. So he stopped it there, and then I just like sat through the rest of the show, and I was just like hooked. AJ Lee, she caught my eye like when she started wrestling. I was like, because I was like a little tomboy when I was little, so I was like, oh my god, like she's just different from like the Kelly and like you know. So when I started watching her, I was like, oh my god, like she can do it, I can do it too. So literally when I was like 10, I started searching up wrestling schools, and I would tell my parents, I'm like, I'm gonna be a wrestler when I'm 18. Like when I turn 18, I'm gonna be a wrestler. I'm gonna go and start training at Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T School in Texas. So I already had like my whole plan. And then when I turned 13, I started training in Laredo with some of the local wrestlers from over there. I started training for a bit, and then I had my first match at 14. Once I got into high school, I was like, I kind of want to try sports. So I stopped wrestling for a little bit, and then I started doing soccer, and I was in the JV team. And then after that year, I was just like this is not really, like, I don't feel like passionate about it, and I was like, I want to go back to wrestling. So I went back to wrestling when I was like 15, turning 16. And then after that, I just stuck with it, and that's when I debuted for Booker's show. After that, I just
Right. And no, it's certainly you've been very busy. You've been getting out there. You've competed for Rise. You've competed for Shimmer. Do you have a favorite place so far that you've been able to visit because of wrestling?
I think Chicago. Chicago, yeah. I went there for Rise and Shimmer. I love Chicago so much.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
The pizza is great.
I was gonna say, did you get to treat yourself to some pizza?
Giordano's.
Giordano's. Okay.
Yes. They have like chocolate cake shakes. Yes.
Wow.
It literally like you're like drinking the shake and there's like pieces of chocolate cake in it. Yeah, it's
That's
the best thing ever.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, it is.
I feel like I have found in you someone that can match my snack game because Portillo's was the name of the chocolate cake shake place.
Yes,
okay.
You have to try it.
Dang, I just want milkshakes that have cereal in them.
Imagine that.
There's a coffee place, if you get a chance to try it while I know you said you're flying out tomorrow, but for a brief moment, next time you're in LA, there's a place called Rad Coffee, and they do these like coffee frappuccino thingies. So they're like icy and blended, but they have cereal blended into them. Oh my god! And they do one with Captain Crunch. You were saying that AJ Lee is someone that kind of inspired you, obviously very early on in your career, but you've done a lot. What kind of legacy are you hoping to leave?
I think just trying to inspire younger kids that they can achieve their dreams no matter how old they are. I remember I was like discouraged a lot when I was younger because people were like not taking me serious, or they're like, oh, you're 13. Like, I just got really discouraged, so I was just like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And now I'm doing it, and I'm just like, I really want to be able to show younger kids that if I can do it, they can do it too.
You debuted when you were 14. Okay. So about 4 years into your career, where do you want to be 4 years from now?
Just being able to make a living off of wrestling, honestly. Yeah. Like, I love all wrestling, so honestly, I don't really care exactly where I end up, but just as long as I can just make a living off of wrestling, I'll be happy.
Where can people find you next?
I will be in Texas.
Okay, you'll be in Texas.
Sabotage Wrestling
okay,
and
perfect.
RCW Wrestling, which is in San Antonio and New Braunfels.
Anything you want to say to your fans out there?
You need to try the cereal because it's really good.
Do. Well, thank you so much for joining me on Let's Get Cereal, and we'll see you later.